you're one of the guys, when I was thinking about who had the crossover appeal and who would all fans know, your name was right at the top of the list. And it's not because you're a champion, but it's because of how you've developed your character and who you are within this company. Do you feel that? Do you feel that wherever you go now, you're not just Seth Rollins, the wrestler, but you know, a lot of people know who you are?
Yeah, it's become not a phenomenon by any stretch, but it's certainly an entity, you know?
Yep.
Seth Rollins, the entity, if you will. It's different for me, but it's something that I'm really starting to enjoy, kind of, like you said, going different places and having that recognition, not just for what I do in the ring, but kind of who I am as a character, and it's pretty interesting. It's sometimes a little too interesting, but a lot of fun. You
had a war of words with Jon Stewart, incredibly popular host of The Daily Show, for people who may not know where you've been. How much did that help you to really cross over to fans that weren't wrestling fans?
Oh, particularly in New York, you know, it's been crazy because I run into people. I was in a grilled cheese shop the other day, and some guy was like, "Oh, you're Seth Rollins. You're that guy from The Daily Show." And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Yeah, no, I did that. That's cool. So yeah, it's cool just to try new things. You know, that's one of the awesome things about WWE is we reach across so many platforms and stuff like that. So getting the opportunity to go on The Daily Show and hang out with John and like just see how he does things and do his thing with him was a lot of fun. And being able to have that kind of rapport with him, I think the fans see me in a different light. People see me in a different light than what they know me as on television.
I know that at ESPN, one of the big things that we do is we try to branch out into other things is CrossFit.
Yeah.
And you're a guy that's heavy into CrossFit. How did that come about? Because the CrossFit Games for us is a big, big deal.
It's awesome. Yeah, the coverage you guys have done on it over the past few years ramped up every single year, and it's been awesome. I was actually at my first CrossFit Games earlier this summer. Incredible experience. For me, I was just looking for something different. I was doing the same old kind of, you know, training splits with the chest and back and bis and tris and leg day and all that, and I was just so bored, and I kept feeling like there was something I could get more out of my training, and I kind of stumbled haphazardly across CrossFit just through a buddy who was into MMA and was using it for conditioning when he wasn't training for fights, and I fell in love with it. And the more I researched the philosophy and understood kind of the principles of athletic training versus bodybuilding, I found that it worked so well for what we do in the ring, so well on a level that I have been, knock on wood somewhere, ridiculously healthy. Like, I have not been hurt in the last 4 or 5 years, and that's about how long I've been doing CrossFit, just understanding movement patterns and position training and all that sort of stuff. And it's been a lot of fun. I've been able to meet so many cool people in the CrossFit community. They've welcomed me in as an advocate for their sport of fitness and stuff like that. It's really just been a great time, and I love it. I love watching it grow. I love the love and the hate for it.